So we're looking at the Windsor Chair, and the Windsor Chair is kind of the successor of the utility kitchen chair, more for the home. Was imbued with all the same qualities of the fit for purpose, well made. My great grandfather was always talking about giving tree a new life, and you have to cut it down for forestry reasons, and then you're able to make it into this beautiful piece of furniture that's going to last years. And looking at the CNC copy lathe and then the copy sander, and these do all of our turnings. Currently, it looks like we're doing lists for the Windsor Chair, so they're the back spokes in the chair. And this is an amazing machine that before we had this kind of high-tech side of it, it would be very laborious, take a long time. The Aries, we're going to be making the seats, and we'll put it in the blank like this, which is a jointed panel. And then every 2 minutes, it will machine the seat. So this is the classic Windsor Chair seat. You've got all your holes, which are all at different angles. And then you've got the ASD seat, which is the first cut for like the bum print, basically. And then you mold this in further in the assembly shop. So that's integral to the making the seat of the Windsor Chair. So we're in the steam bending shop, which is really an amazing part of the business and really a unique element of what we do. And we do 3 types of bending. We do hand bending, we do machine bending, and we do RF bending. Right now we're going to watch an evergreen bend. Got a few in there. He'll tell us what he thinks it's going to feel like. Says it's soft. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. And then they will get it in. They've got a couple of minutes basically to do this before it gets too cold and not steamed. You hold it in, a little bit of force, and then you just bend it. That's now ready to go in the oven, 72 degrees, and that will dry out all the moisture content overnight for a piece that thick, 2 nights for a thicker piece, and then it will be ready to be worked on in the factory.
What would be the reason to hand bend versus machine bend?
Double axis, basically. Machine bends are all single axis. This, you're bending it in one plane and then you're bending it on another plane, so it is quite complicated. Okay, so what we're seeing here is the final process of the bend. We saw the steam bending, and then there's various different cutting processes where we cut the profile on it, then we're hand shaping it with spoke shaves, planers, and then we're sanding that down, and then this is the final sanding process.
Wow,
so it's a lovely feel to it all over.
It does have a lovely feel.
Yeah, and that's the key thing. And a third of what you need to do is all about the feel and touch and what people feel when they hold their piece of furniture. You really can't assemble it in any different way than we have done by the last 60, 70 years. Effectively, it is just wood and it's just glued. So he's going to continue on making the whole framework, putting it all together. He's making it look easy, but it is quite deceptively hard. So that is the stool done. Then he's going to work onto the seat. Beauty of working with solid timber is that there's a nice amount of flexibility that you can have with it. Putting the wedge in, and you'll find this hammer, so that when we're wedging it, that's when the leg increases in the hole, stronger than timber, effectively. Yep. And it will last you 50, 60, 70 years. Final bit is, it might look really simple, but it's an intricate and integral part. It's leveling it, so all the legs are now level to the floor, and we have this wonderful tool that saves us hours of work. So what we're seeing here is the next process. It's what we call pad sanding. Basically, he's got 2 grits of sandpaper, and he's going to take that wedge and tenon joint completely off. Once you've got that flush, he's then going to use a different type of pad, and then he will slowly meld in the seats. It can't just be a flat piece of timber. It's got to have that kind of curvature that kind of fits you, and that gives you that comfort. Next up, we're going to see the back being put on. And so that's again a wedge and tenon join, because in the Windsor Chair there's no metalwork, there's no screws, it's just wood joinery. This like edifice that we're building it on, easily from the 50s.
Yeah, it does look actually.
We're just like decades and decades of tiny loose villages.
It's got a character for sure.
Oh yeah, everything has got character. After that, chair's finished. From an assembly point, it'll then get benched and we'll just work over it. We'll sand every single bit down, make sure there's no sharp corners, make sure it's all feeling tip top.